F9 Galaxy is an incredible upgrade for your Ableton Live setup. Fully compatible with Ableton Live 12 onwards, standard or suite editions. F9 Galaxy will load you up with more than 500 fully playable racks, including 57 drum kits, all with demo clips that will drop onto your arrangement and start to play. But the jewel of the pack are the 15 fully functional demo projects and startups. How many sample packs do you know of that can go from this to this? Every one of the 500 racks uses up to 16 macros. The patches are instantly tweakable and inspirational and are sonically designed to fit inside modern productions out of the box. There are macro presets for every single rack, and some of them can change the patch dramatically. For example, from this to this. And from this to this. All playable racks have audio previews for quick browsing. Having spoken to a load of producers, I know that a lot of you guys, like me, love to work quickly and efficiently. But one of the biggest problems I find that breaks my creative flow is UI overload. One of the things that I'm really proud about with F9 Galaxy is that you can get so much work done on a production without leaving Ableton's classically minimalist UI. This becomes like muscle memory, which means you can power straight through that amazing creative part of a production without having to stop and relearn how to do something thanks to a new UI window popping up. Here's a little treat. Inside the collection of drum racks, we've added a breakbeat and percussion loop collection. The breakbeats are already pre-chopped, but all of these edits are completely non-destructive, so you can dive in on any single one of these pads and tune them to exactly what you need. The music software industry is always in flux, and one thing I will tell you after so many years of doing this is that plugins come and go. DAWs stand the test of time. Russell and I recently went through some of the old Freemasons material, and we had to pull up the original projects. I cannot tell you how many different plugins were actually missing from that era, and also those that were still operating completely lost access to all of their samples. The great thing about our Ableton-based releases is that they use the internal tools, and that means that when you go to archive your project using the Ableton Classic Collect All and Save options, if you tick all of those different boxes, everything from us gets pulled in and archived into your project folder, which means for years to come, it's going to open without complaint. We are going to be one of the companies that you'll not have to deal with when you get that phone call for some track that you'd forgotten about 5 years ago. And there's one thing I can promise you as a producer. It's always the tracks that you don't think you're going to need to go back to that you will need to go back to in the future. The Ableton patches, racks, and sampler instruments that build this pack are MPE compatible by default. Everything is tagged using Ableton's browser protocols, and we've even created some custom tags to find our racks easily. For power users, the Deluxe Edition adds the F9 Parallel Mixing Suite and F9 Venus Racks collection. The Ultimate Collection adds F9 Nautilus, as well as our entire Argon drum range. That's F9 kick, snare and hat, as well as the full collection of sounds and racks from F9 Zeus Production Effects. Come and see all of the details, watch the in-depth videos, hear all of the audio demos, and discover the power of Galaxy at f9-audio.com.